white giants
People who came from the
in
sky.
the sky. Yeah.
Hey, ooh! What up, bro?
What up, man? How you been?
Man, a lot better than I was last time we did this show. A lot better.
Hey, you had to go through the COVID.
I don't know how I made it through that show. Well, we didn't know I had COVID at the time. We knew I had something, but we didn't know it was COVID. So if anybody cares, I doubt anybody does. I had COVID during the last show. We just didn't know it yet. But I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Song.
Don't. Is that don't?
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah. Look at you.
Don't be dishonest. Do not understand it's just logic. Yeah, that's a good song. I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever.
Don't let me just let out.
Oh, that jam back in the
Well,
day.
you got it. It was, and is I mean, it's an old song, and it's not played a lot. So the fact that you got it, man, I'm pretty proud.
I've heard that before. Yeah, that's back when R&B was good.
Back when R&B was good, man. It was like the last days of good R&B.
Yep, the dying days.
Yep. That's tail end. Well, y'all, welcome back again to Men of Letters. I'm Shad.
I'm Kobe. How you doing?
Man, I'm
doing,
good, bro.
Chad?
How you doing, Chad? And Kobe, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. My homeboy's in town, so
what up, John?
Good day. It's a good day.
Yeah, it's a great day. Great day. Mom's birthday's today. Shout out, Mom's
birthday. Went out for dinner for yesterday. That was fun.
Nice. How was it? Like with the food? Was the food good out there?
It was pretty. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Good steak. I've never been there before, so I had a good steak.
Nice.
For the walleye.
Dope.
You know, mom was mommy. You know what I'm saying? It was a birthday, so yeah, it was a good time.
Right. That was a nice picture you guys took.
Yeah,
that was nice. I like that, man. I like that. So, so this we'll dedicate this show to Mom.
Shout out, Mom.
We'll try not to get too creepy on this show.
And watch my language. I'll watch my language.
Well, that's what we'll do. We'll try to watch our language for Mom.
The language
on her birthday. Yeah. Oh man, so we got a good one for you guys today. This is the haunting of it's Fox Hollow Farm, right?
Yep, haunting of Fox Hollow Farm. Fox Hollow Farm. Well,
Fox Hollow Farm.
Yep.
And the Fox Hollow Farm is located in Indiana, right?
Indiana, yep.
Is it I missed this part. Is it around Indianapolis at all? You know?
I don't really mention it.
Okay.
But I think it was a famous home known for a serial killer, Herbert Bromsmeister. I think he was like a doctor or something like that, or he was something in the community, like a doctor or a dentist, something like that.
Okay.
He was killing a lot of, I believe it was a lot of gay men in the community. So, yeah, man. But like that's creepy within itself. But then the people who purchased the home had to deal with some stuff that was there as well. That's the deal that we're gonna cover. Mystery Archive, they cover both the murder part of it and the paranormal part of it. So if you want to check out both sides of the spectrum here, you can definitely check out Mystery Archive. Great channel. They have a lot of good stuff. I've been kind of looking at their stuff lately. But today, we're covering more of the paranormal, or even you might want to say demonic part of the Fox Hollow Farm. So grab some popcorn, grab a drink. I got mine. I ain't drinking liquor, but I'm drinking TAC. You know, I'm
Oh
TAC
boy.
friendly over here. So grab some popcorn, grab a drink, grab
And lock in. So I looked it up. It's in Carmel, Indiana, and Carmel, Indiana is kind of like an Eden Prairie of Minneapolis.
Okay.
So yeah.
Like
So this guy. Yeah. So if you're living in Carmel, Indiana, yeah, you're probably he's probably a doctor or something. It's where the money's at. And that's where the place I used to work. That's where our office was in Carmel, Indiana. Carmel, Indiana. Yeah. So it's a really prestige suburb of Indianapolis. So yeah, that's kind of close to home. I kind of missed that part. And
wow. And I remember you mentioning that Indiana's pretty haunted. So I don't know when you sent this to me. I don't know if you even realized it was in Indiana, but
did not register. Nope.
Yeah, it's coming back full circle because I think Nate the Great, he's from Indiana, or he lives in Indiana. So
he's in Indiana.
Yeah, man. So this is our dissertation part of the Miniliters. Please like and subscribe if you have not done so. Yeah, let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it, man. Okay,
let me share my screen. I'm gonna see if I can make this work. Oh,
I just killed the music. Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing anything else for me. Oh, okay. Hold on, bro.
Presentation.
I'm hitting it, but it has to be from the same browser, I think.
Yeah, it's got.
So you go ahead and play it, bro. Because if I do it, I have to leave StreamYard for it.
No doubt, I got it. We got it queued up. All right, guys. So again, like Kobe was saying, this is a house of a serial killer, and this follows the hauntings. And shout out to Mystery Archives, and we'll get into it.
Rob and Vicky Graves had found what appeared to be their dream home, looking to escape the big city life and take up a more rural one for themselves and their two teenage sons.
They look creepy as themselves.
They found Fox Hollow
Yeah,
Farm
they do.
and were shocked at how affordable it was for the sheer size and quality of the property. Sensing that it was too good to be true, they asked what could possibly be wrong with it, because at a passing glance, it seemed absolutely gorgeous.
That's a big ass house.
And it came to
beautiful.
Rob. He had remembered the name from a news broadcast many years ago. Unbeknownst to him and his wife, they were now standing on the very same grounds that were once owned by Herb Baumeister, the notorious serial killer. They immediately brought this up to the real estate agent who was showing them the property, and were immediately told that that was indeed the case.
Funny, I had to ask
a
about
private investor had indeed
they already know
from the widow of Herb, following the disturbing discovery of the body.
Like a knockoff of Peyton Manning. So it means he looked like Eli
but
Manning.
that it had been completely remodeled from head to toe, removing any and all remnants of what it looked like when the murders had taken place all those years ago. But that's why it was indeed so.
Now, Kobe, now you said that he would that the guy really existed, and then he got a lot of, killed a lot of men or whatever, and he would lure them from like bars and clubs, right? In Indianapolis, I imagine, and would bring them to his, he'd kill them there. He drown them, drug them, all kind of stuff.
Kind of like a Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm about to look him up actually because I didn't get the full scope of him. But yeah, it sounds like kind of like what Jeffrey Dahmer used to do.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Why are you doing that?
I mean, I don't know if he was eating them. That'd be crazy, but
I don't think he was eating them. But he was definitely killing them and burying them.
Affordable, because no one wanted to live there due to the history. After some further discussion among the couple, they ultimately decided to purchase the property. Within a couple weeks, the family moves in and falls in love with Fox Hollow Farm. The teenage sons soon make it a habit to play outside and then wash off in the pool in the basement, soon tracking dirt and gravel all throughout the home.
Nice house.
One day,
Yeah.
Vicky is vacuuming up the dirt that the boys had brought in from the outside around the pool.
I don't know. We could do this too. Kobe. Hold on. We'll get back to it real quick, but like this is the house, y'all.
Oh wow. Yeah,
And that
it's a big house.
yeah. Yeah, that's dope. There's only a couple photos, but yeah.
Um, so I think he was, according to what I saw, he was just a businessman.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he murdered over a dozen men in the early '90s, most of whom were last seen at gay bars.
That's insane.
He died of suicide
Of course he did.
after a warrant for his arrest.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Was it on the property?
suicide by gunshot? I'm assuming on the property.
I'm assuming it was when they were coming for him. Yep. Well,
Hey, he was taking them out.
he's taking them out, man. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I like 11 is like the magic number of serial killer for a serial killer for whatever reason. Yeah, I'll keep going.
When suddenly her vacuum loses power. Believing that perhaps she had accidentally unplugged it from the outlet, she plugged it back in and continued her work. Within several more minutes, it happened again. Perplexed this time because she was even more aware and careful about the cord in the outlet, she knew she hadn't unplugged it. So she plugged it back in and triple checked that it wasn't just falling out of the outlet by pulling the cord. Ever more aware this time, she goes back to vacuuming, but keeping a present eye on the cord itself. And to her amazement, it pulls out on its own, as if someone had grabbed
That's what
and
she
pulled
said.
it out
What
of
he
its
said.
socket. Startled, she drops the vacuum and is beside herself. She doesn't know how to make sense of what had just happened.
Strong with this one.
And this would just be the beginning of the strangeness that would occur. Rob worked at a car dealership, and one of his employees was a man named Joe. Joe had been a great employee, but had a problem of being chronically late most of the time. As he probed to figure out what was going on, Joe informed Rob that he lived over an hour away and really needed the job and would be willing to move closer if the opportunity presented itself. Well, Rob thought about it and ended up offering Joe a place to rent.
God, look at that.
Located on Fox Hollow Farm, they had a guest house that they were considering renting out as apartments for quite some time. And this seemed like the perfect opportunity.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. As beautiful as that home is, would you hold it down?
Nah, I'm good. You can't enjoy it if you got a dead man walking around. I can't enjoy that. Oh man, my nice yard. There's a dead man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't rock with that.
The dead man. Oh, yeah, the previous owner. What? Like, what do you mean?
Nah, I'm cool, bro.
You couldn't hold it down?
Nah, I couldn't hold. I would want to too. Like, man, I really want to hold it down, but at 3 a.m. he'd be walking around.
Yeah,
I can't have that.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear these stories. Like, I'm joking, but nah, they about to get into it. That man would be walking around. He'd be walking around or standing around.
Yeah,
I can't. Nah, I need you to go sit down, sir. Nah, bro. I paid $1 million. You're going to get out of here.
Yeah, you do not
walk around outside.
Right. And again, this is a multi-million-dollar home because that land, you don't get land like that in Carmel for cheap.
No,
you don't anywhere.
You know what I mean? But with that look, no, looking like that,
right?
No,
not at all. It's crazy. All right, I'll keep going.
To benefit everyone involved. Joe would indeed move in just a few days later. It takes several hours, but within that time frame, they're able to get everything inside and finish the move. Exhausted, Joe decides to retire for the night with his dog, Fred. As he lays down to sleep in his newly set up bed, he then finds himself in a horrific nightmare. He's being chased throughout Fox Hollow Farm by something he can't see. The dream is so intense that it causes him to sleepwalk, which wasn't something that he was known to do. He began to run while still dreaming and ran directly into the door frame as he tried to escape the guest house. Falling back, he knocked into a nearby glass of water, which fell and shattered, cutting his hands. The impact and cutting of his hands finally woke him up, and he was forced to sit back and ponder just what had taken place. And things would only intensify from here. Another day soon after, Rob was painting the side of their home a different color. As he and his wife remarked on how nice the finished job will be, she spots something out of the corner of her eye. She had seen a man in a red shirt staring at them. As she broke away from her husband and began to approach the figure, it started to walk away from her and quickly disappeared as if it never existed. The couple then called out and checked the perimeter, but never found anyone. They dismissed the person as nothing more than a curious trespasser. I mean, after all, they did purchase a serial killer's home. They just had to accept that curious people may sneak up just to get a look at their home. Later that night, Joe was doing the dishes in his apartment when he suddenly gets a series of knocks on his front door. Telling the person it'll just be a minute, as he dries his hands off to go and answer the door, the series of knocks begin to grow louder and more aggressive. Thinking it was extremely strange or extremely urgent concerning Vicky or Rob, he went and answered the door as it was still being knocked upon. However, as he opened the door, there was no one to be found. Automatically on guard, he peers outside. The knocking had been happening when he answered the door, so no person could have got very far while he answered mid-knock. He glanced around, and yet saw and heard nothing. He stepped outside and began to examine the roof and the nearby areas, and still there was nothing.
Wouldn't be me.
Thoroughly weirded out at this point, he made his way back inside and bolted the door locked behind him. He started to make his way back to the kitchen to finish doing his dishes when he spotted a man standing in his bedroom, staring at him.
You let him in.
Upon spotting the figure,
Yeah, he did.
His dog begins to growl and make sounds that he's never heard him make before, staring directly in the direction of the bedroom. Already on edge, he ran into the bedroom and flicked the light on, only to discover that there was again no one there. Searching the entire apartment, he again found nothing. Trying to rationalize and clear his mind, he decided to take his dog Fred for a walk to calm down and unwind for the evening. While on his walk around the property, he thought to check on Rob and Vicky's house to see if the lights were on. This would indicate to him that perhaps they were the ones who had knocked on his door, and therefore he could rest easy and figure out what it was about the following morning. However, upon arriving at their house, he found it completely blacked out. They had already gone to bed for the night. Fred, who was always a loyal and obedient dog, always walked with him without a leash and would always follow his commands. However, tonight would be a different story. Deciding to head back to his apartment, he motioned for Fred to join him, but the dog would not budge. He suddenly began to growl and then bolted into the nearby tree line. Instinctively, Joe ran after his dog, but not before seeing what his dog was running after. Before his eyes and the very same tree line was a man in a red shirt. Although he was absolutely terrified, Joe couldn't let anything happen to his beloved dog, so he continued to run towards this man, when suddenly whoever or whatever this was disappeared before his eyes. Although slightly behind, he would quickly catch up to Fred and now noticed him not acting aggressive at all, but rather showing his belly in submission, staring in the direction of Joe. Joe, knowing his dog, knew that something very strange had to be up with him. He suddenly felt as if someone was staring directly at him. He slowly turned around to see the apparition of a man in a red shirt with a twisted face staring back at him just several feet away. Joe, as most of us would, ran out of there as fast as he could,
immediately.
his loyal companion following him. The two run as fast as they can back to the apartment, where they rush inside, lock and deadbolt
Outside
the door,
too? Yeah.
and nervously watch out of the blinds for the rest of the night. The following morning,
And they're
an
like,
even more exhausted Joe makes his way to Vicky and Rob's house to discuss the prior night's events. As he's telling both of them what happened, Vicky starts to become emotional. She too had seen the man in red just days earlier. She points to where she saw him, and lo and behold, it's the exact same spot that Joe had encountered the entity the night before. As the day progressed to night, Joe yet again found himself in his apartment, hoping to finally get some rest. But as he settled down in his bed, he was suddenly startled by knocking at his door. As he yelled out, "Who is it?" as he made...
So this thing seems to be messing with Joe a lot. Joe is a young man, and the kind of man that
murderer.
That this guy would, lure and murder. So, or unalive, whatever they say now. Yeah. So I think
So
that's
he was
why
called the I-70 Strangler?
I did not know that. But that makes sense. Interstate 70 is a major.
That's the same person? Yeah. I don't know. I need to
It
look
might
at it
be.
more.
It might be.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I-70 is the it's a main freeway out there in Indianapolis.
So yeah, man. Yeah, he was and then so he had two different. He was I-70 Strangler, and then he had the Fox Hollow Farm killing. He had two different.
They're two different.
Oh, he was taking. He had a lot. Yeah, Yeah,
because I-70 Strangler, he killed 12 boys and a man.
that was in the 80s. Yeah,
80s,
and then in the 90s he was taking them out on the man. Yeah, it's some bad energy there for sure.
Yeah, golly, Indiana. What's up? What's up with all your serial killers? What's going on?
They're all pretty young. And the oldest person he killed was 45.
Wow, that's crazy. Is all the victim bodies were for the Strangler? All the victim bodies were discovered along Interstate 70. Huh?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. All right,
man. Yeah,
but yeah. So this guy fits the Joe guy. He fits the profile.
both
That this killer would normally. Well, not the Joe guy just being haunted, who lives on one of the apartment there. He fits the profile of the victims. You know what I mean? So
sure.
I think
young adult male.
Right. That's why he's getting targeted. This makes sense. The I-70 passes through Carmel. Yep.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But the I-70 Stringer is different. I thought 465. I didn't know I-70. I thought 465.
No, according to Wikipedia, he did both.
He did both.
Unofficially, though officially unsolved. All right, so it's not official, but unofficially not solved. Bowmaster is named as the prime suspect in the I-70 Strangler case.
Okay. It's the same guy?
Bodies related to I-70 stopped being found in 91 after Bowmaster bought the Fox Hollow Farm.
Oh, so after he bought the farm, that's when it stopped?
After he bought the farm, they stopped dying on I-70.
Okay.
So it was him. Yeah.
Okay.
And similar, the killers met his victims in popular gay bars. Similar way, a 4-block radius in Indianapolis.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. What was the guy's name again? The killer's name again? Herb Ballmaster?
Herb Ballmeister.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, it's the same guy. Oof. All right. But she said 465 does too. Yeah. So they probably will pass through there. All right, cool. All right, we'll keep going.
Made his way towards the door. He didn't receive an audible answer back, just more aggressive knocking at the door. The door itself now is shaking. Facing his fear of the unknown, mid-knock, Joe throws the door open, only to meet face to face with nothing. As he frantically looks around the yard while holding the door, he notices that the door's knocking apparatus is sticking straight out, as if someone is holding it. It then drops one last time, knocking the door.
Yo!
Absolutely petrified, Joe slams the door and locks
no!
As he tries to catch his breath and takes several steps backwards, he sees the doorknob begin to turn. Then, without warning, the door bursts open, shattering the lock. The open door yet again reveals no one. After a moment of frozen terror, Joe runs outside and into the front yard of his apartment, screaming and searching all around for just who could be doing this. After several minutes, he stares back into the house through the open front door and sees a man dressed in all white standing there. He's soaked from head to toe in what appears to be water and is screaming in a muted voice.
He's one of the victims.
As if he's being held underwater.
Yeah.
Oh.
He then bolts towards Joe.
Drowned him in the
seemingly
pool.
Disappears into a mist. Frantically calling out to his dog Fred to accompany him, Joe frantically makes his way to Rob and Vicky's house on the property. He's so terrified that he's shaking now, and Rob and Vicky are just as scared. They now truly believe that they are dealing with something paranormal in nature. In order to rationalize the situation and make sense of what was taking place, they begin to believe that they're experiencing the results of the murders conducted by Herb Baumeister, and that his victims are either trapped here somehow, or their energy is stuck in an endless loop, replaying their final and tragic moments over and over and over again. Refusing to return to his apartment, Rob and Vicky, being the supportive friends they were, agreed that Joe could stay the night with them, and together they would begin researching online to try and formulate some kind of a plan of action of what to do next. As they collectively scour the Baumeister case information, they find themselves looking at the list of identified victims. As they get deeper into the details, Joe is shocked. He stops them on a picture of a man in a white shirt. That was the man I saw in my apartment, who was soaked from head to toe and screaming. Although this information still scares them, it does help reassure them that they are indeed dealing with the victims of this horrendous tragedy. They are especially convinced, considering the remains have never been identified, so they continue to research the case. After several uneventful days, Joe finds himself almost compelled to walk around the property with his dog, except this time in broad daylight. So, apprehensively, he makes his way with Fred to the area where both he and Vicky had seen the man in red on separate occasions. Just past the tree line on the walking path, Joe is stopped by what looks to be a bone. He believes that it's impossible that such a bone could have been missed during the extensive searches over the years. But nonetheless, it was right here, right now, as if it had been placed there for him to discover. Quickly consulting and showing Rob and Vicky the discovery, they too believed that this could be a bone belonging to the mysterious man in red. They ended up contacting the lead detective on the Baumeister case and submitted the bone, which turned out to be a human femur bone, in as evidence and for analysis. They then requested if the investigator himself could come out to the property and explain to them just where things had taken place so they could have a better understanding of what had happened, to which he obliged. Several days passed, and Joe by this point had made his way back to his apartment to try and settle back in.
Man, you better leave that apartment alone.
While on his computer checking his emails, he began to hear a scraping, almost metallic-like sound originating from the kitchen. Upon further examination, he sees that all of his butcher knives from his knife block have been neatly arranged in his sink, placed in a row, equally spaced from one another. Glancing around the room, he spots fresh, deep cuts in the wood of the nearby counter cabinet. He believes that this could be a sign for one of the victims crying for help. He starts to try and figure out the mystery. He takes out his phone and begins recording, asking probing questions to whoever or whatever could be there, in hopes of helping them in any way that he can. Prior to this, of course, he turned off any and all appliances that could interfere with the process. He begins by asking a series of questions and doesn't seem to get much of anything, at least not audibly. But then towards the end of his questions, Fred begins to growl, the same eerie growl he had any time they had experienced something previously. Taking this as confirmation that perhaps his companion could see or hear something that he couldn't,
I love it.
He quickly downloads the audio file and begins to listen to it on his computer. And to his shock, he did indeed receive a response. This is the clip of the actual EVP that was recorded.
Oh, shit.
Who keeps walking in the kitchen?
He believes he hears the married one. But in all of their research, all of the victims were young, single gay men. The only one who was married was one Herb Baumeister.
No!
This revelation is startling. He not only believes that the victims were trapped within the grounds of Fox Hollow Farm, but that perhaps the serial killer himself could too be trapped here. What would follow would be dozens of paranormal investigations. And those investigations would lead the group to believe that they were not only dealing with the spirits of the victims haunting the grounds, but either a dark entity impersonating Baumeister or the killer himself. Several years after the events, the Graves family would end up selling Fox Hollow Farm.
I bet they did.
And it would continue to change hands over the years since then, leading to multiple new owners of the property. And although new information doesn't seem to be publicly available, it's still considered one of the most haunted places in Indiana, if not the world, given its unique and gruesome history. An independent film would go on to be made about it, called The Haunting of Fox Hollow Farm. And Robert Graves, along with another man named Richard Estep, who led many paranormal investigations at Fox Hollow Farm, would co-write a book detailing the family's creepy experiences and what they believed to be ultimately happening. So in conclusion, we know that Herb Baumeister was mentally ill ultimately, but what makes this case so strange and so compelling to me is that he was an outstanding member of his community. For the longest time, he was the smiling neighbor, the charitable businessman, the happy family man, and overall, a pillar of normalcy. But behind closed doors, his psyche, his soul, contained a darkness that most of us will never be able to comprehend, yet alone unravel and understand. So could the murderous deeds of a twisted individual trap souls on a property and perhaps open some kind of a portal? Could the unleashing of such energy, like what is expressed in a violent death, contribute to something like this? If it wasn't what's known as an intelligent haunting, where the spirits are aware of what has happened to them and are indeed trapped there, which very well could still be the case, then perhaps it could be a residual haunting, where the events are of such magnitude and strength that they play on a loop for all time.
I think it's both.
But the souls who were involved have long since moved on. These are questions that we may never have answers to, but all things that we should ponder.
I think
the one thing is for certain, the malicious calculation of Herb Baumeister and the horrendous things that he did to the suspected 25 victims at Fox Hollow Farms should never be forgotten.
Did they say 25 victims?
Still identifying and using updated technology to identify remains that are still being found on the grounds. This has happened as recent as November of 2022. So if you happen to be a family member of someone that you suspect could be connected to this case, just know that my heart truly does go out to you. And please contact the Hamilton County Coroner's Office at 317-770-4415. Besides remembering what happened, I also urge you to please respect the victims and their families, as well as the family of Herb Baumeister, if you should ever have anything to do with them.
That's crazy.
Thank you all so much
Yeah.
for watching.
So I mean, this is pretty recent.
Yeah.
When it comes to hauntings and serial killers. So shout out to
Yeah.
Mystery Archives. Thank you for using your content.
For sure.
Fair use.
mean, you get off of that property. I mean, even the apartment. Like what?
Yeah,
I
man.
couldn't live there. I'm like, I'm sorry, boss. It's a wrap.
I can't do it, man. Your house, your property is haunted.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's haunted. So, and I don't know how this guy did this. I mean, because he had a wife and apparently had kids. So I don't know how he
The
did it.
married one.
The married one, and the pool is not an outdoor pool. The pool is inside the house.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he got these guys in there and doing all the stuff he was doing. Maybe his wife knew about it. I don't know. In regards to that, but that's crazy.
And he committed suicide in Canada. So he didn't commit suicide on the property, according to Wikipedia.
Really?
Yeah.
So he
So
escaped to Canada and then committed suicide.
yeah.
I don't think it really matters where you do it. I think it's where you have attachments to. You know what I mean? So I wonder if anyone lives in it now. They should make it a historic thing where you can tour. Maybe
They might have.
if they don't if it hasn't happened yet, it'll happen eventually. I think.
I know you can tour the Conjuring house, so it wouldn't surprise me if eventually that's a place you can tour. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. That's kind of weird to make money off of
Right.
murdered
Well,
people, but
hey.
that's America.
Yeah.
So.
If you can find a way to make money, play on. You know. That's what Dad always says. Dad says, "Hey, look, when there's some tragedy going, find a way to make money off of it."
By the way, yeah, I can't. You can't handle that too much.
I agree. Yeah. But yeah, this is still pretty recent. The Conjuring house that happened in the 70s, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this way. And put this, I mean, that is a very modern looking home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks like a very 1980s.
Yeah. So it is weird, but folks like that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that all those podcasts, serial killer podcasts, stuff like that. Hello, gentlemen. The pool had a ton of mannequins surrounding it when her was killing. Oh, really? Okay. So
What?
Nathan White has heard about this. Apparently, had mannequins staged around the pool.
Yeah. You couldn't get me to go in that house.
No,
The minute I saw the mannequin, I'm like, nah, it's time to go. Y'all
right?
tripping.
Right? Like, yeah. I've seen enough movies to know that this ain't it.
No.
This ain't it. Yeah, Nathan White. I'm glad you heard of it, man.
Yeah. What throws me off is
Pretty
that
cool.
like you said, he had a wife. He's killing people with his wife there.
Mhm.
And they had a guest house. He's probably
Yeah,
killing them over there.
yeah.
And
I forget. I wonder who was knocking on that door, though. Say, I heard a lot about this bloody bastard. That's an inside joke. Somebody sent me. That was pretty funny, Nathan. Yeah. That's. Carmel, Indiana. I mean, that is. I mean, it's crazy that it was happening there. I mean, yeah,
I
Kobe.
mean,
Honestly, Kobe is like. I mean, what's the most prestige
to be
suburb in the Twin Cities? What do you think? I said Eden Prairie.
Minnetonka, Eden Prairie, Edina, something like
Okay,
that.
yeah. So it's. I mean, it's Kobe's honestly something like that, and you would never think that there'd be a serial killer.
I
Like,
mean, that don't surprise me. But,
yeah, I guess
people
so.
from our school who, I mean, they're not serial killers, but they got like, more. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I know people who've taken people live from my high school, and
Wow.
so and they that whole thing, like they threw like they found the body in like Rogers, and the knife was like on top of the girl's house. Yeah. So I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. Is all I'm saying.
Jeez, man. Yeah, that's crazy. That's great. And maybe we can kind of focus on the serial killer itself at some point, and tie it back into the story because it's not a show about serial killers, but
No, there is a video strictly on that kind of discusses him, but
mhm.
um, yeah, this is crazy. This is
I mean, think about what kind of entity that something like that could be, because that's a lot of evil. You know what I mean?
I think demonic entity. When you killing people on a ground and you're killing numerous people, I'm sure
Mhm.
that energy opens up stuff.
Some type of
Yeah,
portal, some type of deal. And was he doing it himself, or did the devil make him do it? So Nathan White says, brothers, Indiana is super haunted. Yes, it is. There are places you can go and shit will happen. My uncle bought a property that ghost hunters went to and left within the
in
first
the first
hour.
hour. Damn.
Which place? Can you
I
tell us?
mean, the demon house of Gary, Indiana is in Indiana.
Yes, it is.
So,
Yes, it is. I watched Ghost Hunters. You said they left within the first hour? Yes, I agree. A ton of haunted places. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Indiana's it's very haunted, man. It's very haunted. Indiana and Alabama.
yeah,
Yeah, Alabama, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you say Indiana, I will serve you Alabama. We'll go ghost to ghost to that one, boy.
right.
You ever heard of the tall man? I saw that.
Yeah, go inside the tall man and Weaver, I think. Were you in
Yep.
Jacksonville or Weaver?
It's in Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville? Yeah, that's great.
Hmm.
So I was the place we went to with Lynn and Jen. I can't remember the name of the place, but it was a manor, and it was dilapidated by the time we went to go see it. And I think Ghost Hunters did they Ghost Hunters went to that place too, if I can recall. Shall correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Ghost Hunters went
That's where you
there.
took that picture at, right?
Yeah, that's where we took that picture at, and Shell had these two faces, might have been two or three faces. Can't remember how many now. Were behind her in the photo, standing in the living room where there was no floor. So how do you stand somewhere where there's no floor? Well, you're supernatural. So yeah, but yeah, Ghost Hunters did go to that house as well.
You
We
reminded me of something what is so unrelated.
was that?
I gotta talk to John about it later, but it's about the dark shift. I wanna.
Mm.
He had mentioned something about a dream, and it just hit my mind. Like, holy crap! They talked about that in the dark shift. But that's a different conversation.
Oh,
Yo,
the oh yeah. We gotta do a
we gotta
dissertation on the
cover
dark.
that. That
Yeah,
that was a crazy podcast. This guy was talking about. We covered it on a YouTube video. You can check it out. But
yeah. We need
it's
to go
about,
deeper into it. The house in Indy was haunted, right? Yeah. That house was
yeah,
really haunted.
your house is haunted.
Yeah, it was
That's when
haunted.
remember mom saw that orb and she was
That's
just like, yeah, I didn't tell anybody about it.
yep. Saw these orbs there that kind of flew around. They landed on the table and then they flew off. And I had ghosts in the basement. They would poke their head around the corner and look at
Yep.
you. So Nate Thorne said, "I'll tell you about it later." My uncle says the property is totally fine. Yet he never goes there at night. Was that Pearsonton, Indiana? Have a lot of weird stuff happening. Barbie Hotel is a place that I have. Oh, okay. I've never heard of
It
Barbie
keeps
Hotel.
going. Seeing
See some strange
some
shit. Okay,
strange shit.
okay. Yeah. Indiana's definitely a hot spot. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't talk about that house a lot. But yeah, the house that I lived in off of Tibbs, uh, on the west side, kind of by the racetrack. Yeah, it definitely has some stuff going on there. The
Yeah.
Shadow Man there. And the people who lived there before me was telling me the things that what happened to them in the house before we even moved in. Um, but we need a place to stay. So why'd you move it? Because we need a place to stay. we got to Indianapolis with no plan really. We were staying with my cousin, and it was time to get out. And so we got the first place we could get. And so they warned us that this place was haunted, but we still moved in.
The Barbie Hotel was on a show a couple years ago.
Really?
I'm gonna
Okay.
check that out.
Okay. Yeah.
How
How
many
many
hundred?
other
Yeah,
houses?
I think every house you've been in, it's been
Yeah,
haunted,
I lived in.
except for mom and dad's
Yeah,
and the house
th-
you're in now.
yeah. Three I can say for sure. Three I can
Right.
say for sure. The the place in Minneapolis, the place on the east side of St. Paul, or two places. No, yeah, place on east side of St. Paul. The place in Indiana. I think
Duncanville, not
no,
Duncanville, but
Duncanville.
the
No,
Dallas,
Duncanville was on
the
it.
Dallas house.
Oh yeah, I did see something in the Dallas house. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I forgot about that.
Remember
Yeah,
you ran across the room or something like that.
yeah,
You had to go
yeah.
do something in the man cave, and you saw something, you took off.
It was in the living room, right?
Yeah, you saw it in the living
Yeah,
room, but you had to
yeah.
get to your bedroom, and you ran across. I was
Mhm.
like, "Man, you're braver than me. I would've that would've been my room forever. I would never left
Never
that
left the
man cave.
room.
But y'all gotta feed me here. I don't
Yeah,
wanna see that.
I'm not coming out ever
Not
again.
coming out. It ain't out
I don't,
here. I don't
I
know."
don't know what that was. I only saw it the one time, right?
Yeah, you never talked
I
about
think,
it again.
yeah, I think I
Oh,
only
you
saw it
did
the one
mention that
time.
you saw the Shadow Man one time when Rochelle was out of town. Like, you saw it, like, in the hallway, like, but it was, like, bigger
That
than
was
the door.
that
That
was
was
in
a scary
Dallas.
story. Yeah, that was a scary story.
That
You're
in
like,
Dallas,
"Yeah."
or that might have been in Duncanville.
Might have been Duncan, you're like, "He was outside of my bedroom, and I could see him. He was bigger than, like, the door," and I was
Yeah,
like,
that was in Duncanville.
"Hell nah."
Yeah, that's in Duncanville. Yeah, that's when Shell started going up to Minnesota for her birthday, and I saw that. Yeah, it was just that one time, but yeah, it was there, and it was taller than the door. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I would've been shooting. I don't know what I would've did. I don't know.
Right. But
I would've been throwing
I
stuff.
think someone was following me too, because I had the Shadow Man too
Yeah.
following me as well. So yeah. Oh yeah. With Albany Avenue House of St. Paul haunted. That is, yeah. There's something in that attic.
Oh, Markham Point was on it, for
Malcolm
sure.
Markham Point was on it.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah,
I saw Tysley in the hallway, and that
yeah,
wasn't Tysley.
yeah. You saw a doppelganger.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's when I heard something calling me from the kitchen.
yeah. That house is messed up.
Yeah, and you used to see the piggy.
I saw the piggy, yeah.
Yeah,
And a little white boy.
and you
I thought
saw.
was my made up was my,
Yep.
make believe friend. He wasn't make believe.
No, that was not your friend. That was not your friend, sir. That was not your
That was
friend.
bad.
It was the veil hadn't been lifted from you yet, so you can see it because your pineal gland that gets calcified as you get older, so you don't have the same connection to the spirit realm that you do when you're, what I'm saying, when you're an adult. That's why kids see a lot of things because they have their pineal
Yeah,
gland
it
calcified.
was a little white boy, and he wore, like, a red sweatshirt, and he had blue jeans on, and he would be my little buddy. And I don't know why he's a white boy. I thought he was just made up in my brain. But why would he be a little white boy? I don't
Right,
know.
right. Like, why are you able to describe it?
Yeah,
You know, yeah,
he'd be in
yeah.
the bathroom with me a lot. He'd be under our bed, and he'd be remember the little
He'd
closet you
be
put
under our bed.
like I'd be down there with them, yeah, and he'd be under the bed, or he'd be like, you remember that closet that went in between the kitchen and the living room? I'd hang out in there with them too. So
The
you
coat
can
closet,
go,
the coat closet.
yeah, no, not the coat closet. You remember the door? Like, in
Oh,
the back of it, you
you
could
you
go
you
through.
could go through it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he would be in there.
That's where the appliances were.
Yep, yep.
He would be in there.
He'd be in there hanging out. That's where I hung out. So he'd be in there hanging like,
Oh
I
my
just
goodness.
imagine him there with me. I'm not sure if he was there, but I'm like, "Yeah, but I could see that little boy." Like, he was there.
Oh man, that's what they say. Because your white boy was dead as shit. He was
Oh,
going to
shit.
get you.
That's why I remember talking about it, and I was like, what up,
What up,
Random
Random Rick?
Rick?" I was like, "Why would he be a little white boy?" What would that
Right.
be it?
Why would you imagine
Oh, shit.
that? Oh, hey, yo, because that was a little freaky,
But
that
I don't
little
remember
closet there.
Piggy. I don't remember Piggy at all.
You don't remember Piggy?
I don't remember Piggy.
We all remember Piggy. Dad, do you remember Piggy? Dad said
I'm
Kobe
not.
lying.
I had a little I just thought I didn't have. Did I not have an imaginary friend or the kid?
Cat. He said cat. I remember you having an imaginary friend. I remember you having an imaginary friend. I couldn't remember the description of him or anything like that.
I just thought
But
about it. I remember seeing him like when I went to the bathroom or in the bathtub, he'd be right there. Or like I just thought I was like like I don't know, over imagination.
You figured you had yeah. Let's see. I see white people at Dave Matthews concerts. Yeah, you looking for one, you'll find them there. Closing time.
That makes me laugh at like people in Minneapolis. They'll talk about how scary Minneapolis is. If Garth Brooks shows up, they'd be all over Minneapolis. They'd be all
Oh
up in
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah.
Wait a
Oh
second,
yeah.
I thought it was dangerous.
So dangerous.
Not when Garth Brooks is here. When
Nah.
Shania Twain shows up, it ain't scary then.
All right. Let's see. What's up, Lucas, man? Thanks for joining, man. Bro, got young kids and they talk to the other side for sure. Yeah. Yep. Man, thanks for pulling up, Lucas. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's that pineal gland, man. It's
I don't remember Piggy.
You don't remember? Yeah,
I
Dad
do not
remembers
remember
Piggy.
Piggy.
He did kill Piggy.
Was
He
it a
did kill
pig?
Piggy.
Or was it but did I just call it Piggy?
You called him Piggy. I don't know what it was though. They are the worst kind of white people.
The Dave Matthews concert.
Dave Matthews, or Shania Twain fans. Which one?
What about Hootie and the Blowfish fans? Are they bad? Or are they like in between?
No, I like Hootie. I was never a fan, but
what's he called now? He's
I
Uncle
appreciate
Ruckus
it.
now, right?
Yeah,
Uncle.
some
Oh,
Uncle
dude,
Ruckus,
They're
not
not
Uncle
Uncle
Ruckus.
Ruckus.
It's not Uncle Ruckus. Not Uncle Ruckus from the
Hey,
Boondocks.
oh, I didn't even. What is he like? Ruckus, Uncle, some Uncle.
It's
Hey,
something. It's something
someone will
Ruckus.
tell us.
Lucas,
Someone
do
will
you
know.
know? I know Lucas is in the country. You might know what that is. But yeah, just and it's funny Lucas said that because he has a daughter and a young son, and I mean just think about that, Cody. Like you were seeing stuff as a young kid. I was seeing stuff.
Let me clarify. I wasn't sure if it was a ghost, but the fact that I can like describe what it looked like, I think that's weird. I'm not sure if it was a ghost or not, but
Right.
you see something.
It's only in hindsight where you're like,
that's weird. Yeah,
now
like,
that
why
you're
did I have like a description of them?
right now that you're an adult, you're like, oh, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah. Nathan White said, or Shania says, let's go, girls. You best get out my way because shit is going down. During the concert in Minneapolis. on the north side, on the north and south side of Minneapolis. Yeah, baby. But yeah, that's probably what I mean. You just think it's because I'm sure when like we're going back to Lucas when his kids see things they don't say, hey, that's how it goes. They're seeing a playmate or a
thinking
friend.
It's a ghost. They're thinking it's something you made up in your head.
Yeah.
You're just seeing it. Like that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't remember Piggy at all though.
I remember Piggy. I do, and maybe I'm just having since Dad said it, I'm creating a memory where he killed Piggy. But I remember it was like a big because Piggy was getting blamed for all the bad things that would happen. You're like,
but it was me doing it, right?
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Man, let's move on. I don't want to talk about that. Are you kidding me?
He said just on the radio. He said just on the radio. Gotcha. Yeah, like when you burned your arm, I think you with Plexus curl iron. I think you said Piggy did it.
I definitely remember me burning myself with that.
What about when you used all my cologne?
Was that Piggy?
When you bathed in my cologne, I think you said Piggy did it.
No, that wasn't Piggy. That was me.
You said it was a bad Piggy.
I drank it one time.
You drank it. That's what it was. That's what it was.
I don't know if that was Piggy or not. I don't remember Piggy.
What told you to drink it?
Don't know. I thought it was. I don't know why I did that.
Because you had to have known that you can't. That you're not supposed to drink it.
don't know what I thought. I don't know why I did that. That and maybe it was Piggy. I don't know what the fuck.
It's funny you say that because I did have Stetson. I did have Stetson.
What was that? Was it Stetson or was it Old Spice?
I think it was Old Spice. I think you got to the Old Spice.
Ugh.
Yeah. Because even the stuff you could buy at Target, I couldn't afford real cologne, so I'm getting the stuff you could buy at Target. Okay, Random Rick, I don't feel so bad. We all did. Okay. All right.
It had to be in my imagination, but I don't remember
Possibly.
Piggy. I don't remember Piggy. I remember the little white boy.
It's crazy how you don't remember Piggy, but you remember the.
Yeah, but I just thought he was something I made up in my head, and I kept thinking about that. Like, why would it be a little like it could be anything? Why would it make it a little white boy? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't Egan. Maybe it's my friends. I don't know. I could have made that up.
Yeah. Possibly. Okay, what Lucas said. Lucas said, my wife's grandfather passed away before my daughter was born. And when my daughter got old enough to start to talk, she pointed at his picture and said, I know him. I've talked to him. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's freaky. He used all the types of body wash too.
I never used Typhoon's body wash.
Did Piggy make you do that?
Here you go. No, I never used
Piggy make you do that?
No.
Lucas, that's creepy.
I think I might have used Typhoon's like oil one time, and that was a bad idea because I couldn't get out of the bathtub. That was a bad idea.
It was too slippery.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Lucas said, "Creeped us out, but cool at the same time." Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool.
I was reading this chain of kids or people talking about their kids saying crazy things like, "Remember, Mom, when I was your mom and you were the kid," or something like that.
We played that last week.
Yeah, we did. We did. Yep. That was crazy.
Yeah, we were playing that last week. Randall Rick said, Piggy was just an Avon lady's kid that came around with her. Lord. Oh God. All right, so that's pretty funny, but we gotta move on here. So I think what are we on? Are we on
Game for the Game?
We're on Game for the Game. Okay.
Is this the one I sent you? Uh-oh. All right. So I'll use the bathroom while you play that. I'll be right back.
No, you can't use the bathroom while I play that.
Man.
You're the one who sent it to me.
Let's get it.
Okay, guys. So sometimes we get some stuff on here. We might
must have, but I don't know. I don't like the Piggy conversation. I don't remember Piggy at all.
Yeah, we remember Piggy very well. Like you can even ask
any of that.
You can ask Tyson, because Tyson don't really like.
She don't make up stuff like that.
She don't make up stuff and pick on you. Ask her about it. Ask her. I put $10 on it. This will confirm Piggy. She'll confirm Piggy. Do you want
to do that to me, Rick? Don't do that to me, Rick.
Do you want? Wow.
No, play it.
Do you really want to play False God?
Play it. All right, guys. Think. Look, remember we always say we don't believe everything we talk about or put on here. Play it. Do people think?
All right.
Oh man, Piggy, stay at home. I ain't seen Piggy. I don't know who Piggy is. Stay where you're at, Piggy.
Piggy may pay you visit tonight. All right, guys. So Kobe sent me this.
There we go,
and said, "Should we put this on the show?" Now okay. Now you know that we talk about religion. We question everything. We're not yucking on your yum. So whatever you believe is what you believe. We're just saying, hey, have an open mind because there are different opinions out there. They're just different things that people believe about your religion, our religion, whatever, right? So we're not subscribing to this, but we just want to put it out there because it's a little different. It's a little out there. They say this little piggy went to market. This little piggy bought a knife. This little piggy went to Lord.
Oh man.
So you guys will probably a lot of you guys will probably see this as blasphemy, but we're gonna play it and just listen to what they got to say and just make your own decision on it. So here we go.
I'm not worried about it. It is what it is.
Christianity worships.
Ooh, shit. Oh, I forgot that was what she said.
All right. Here we go, guys. I hope we don't get canceled. All right. Let's get it.
Christianity worships a false god. Let me explain. Jesus, his name was not actually Jesus, for one. It was Yeshua.
You know that.
And Yeshua was not white.
Nope.
The way he is depicted in religion is false. It is not truth. The devil runs rampant within religion. When Yeshua was alive, his teachings, what he was trying to teach is that every single one of us has the ability to tap into what he tapped into. He was not special. He was just like you and I, and he understood that Christ consciousness resides within each and every one of us. We are made in God's image, and he understood that. He understood he was not better than. He simply got himself to a place, to a greater understanding. And that's what he was trying to teach. The word got distorted with time. It got very, very distorted. And a mask was then put on. Jesus, the depiction of Jesus, is a false god. People are actually worshiping the devil, specifically Christianity. Christianity worships a false god.
Okay.
No, you can, yeah.
So I don't think they're worshiping the devil, but
I wouldn't say that.
yeah. Definitely not that. Definitely, no, we're not no false gods, but they got his name wrong, and
he's not white.
Not white. No. And the message that he was giving was that I'm not special. Like he was saying, I'm not special. You are just as special as me, and you can do what I can do.
Jesus never said worship me. He said do what I do.
Right.
So.
Right. So, okay, we got comments.
I think I missed something. Hold on, here we go.
All these people, go back to your Kenneth Copeland cult lady and lose all your money. So dumb. Hence her fucking birds. All right. Jesus is better than all of us.
I don't know if she didn't say he wasn't. I think that's what happens. We get lost in the sauce.
Right.
But like Jesus never said worship me. He said you get to heaven through me. But he never said to worship me.
Right. He never said that he was special.
Yeah.
So yeah. So should we do added fuel to
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot it off.
Let's do it. All right, y'all. So check this out. Oops.
Theological religious movements in the world before Christianity that taught exactly the same identical story of a Messiah who came to the earth, who was born in a manger, who died on a cross, who had 12 apostles, who died with a crown of thorns. Are you aware that there were 15 major religions that had the same identical teachings of Christianity? Most people aren't. And I'm very suspect of a 16th religion, which is copied off of 15 previous religions, and I am told that this one is the truth. I become very suspect. And of course, God's son, S-U-N, the Egyptians said had an evil brother. He was the prince of darkness, and he came out at night to rule the world. When God's son died and went away, the world was in the hands of the prince of darkness, and his name was Set. And he came out at sunset. The Egyptians said that newborn sun that came up every morning, his name was Horus. In Easter, we have Easter sunrise services, Horus rising. That's where we get the word horizon.
I know where it comes from.
I'm saying that there are 15 major religions in the world before Christianity that have taught the same thing. It is a very ancient, old story. That's why the Bible's called the greatest story ever told.
So
there were 50.
So that kind of goes into what Lucas just said. Interesting, but longest standing story. But what he's saying is that story was told before.
And I don't think that takes away that being real. I mean, I think Jesus actually. I mean, it's almost danger proven. Not almost. It has been proven that Jesus walked this planet. So
right.
I mean, no one's. I don't think anybody. I don't think that man's saying. He's saying I find it odd that we can't question certain things when it comes to the Bible. Not Christianity, but the Bible.
Right.
So.
Right. That's it. Game for the games. So next one here we got is we're gonna get into some sci-fi here. This is called Orbs. So check this out. Let me unmute it.
This created intelligent being that watches us, that monitors all life on this planet. That's what they do.
So that would be like the little humanoid beings that you saw 18 years ago. Tomorrow. Those are what come out of.
Yes. Yeah. And the
orbs.
Cool thing is I have video of that. So nobody can tell me I'm not right about it. Everybody's wondering, how did you get into NASA? Why were you there? Why were you studying with them? What was their interest in me? Why did they need me? When I ask them, why do you need me? Why do you want me here? You've got rockets, you've got space shuttles, you've got satellites, you've got the space station, all the money and technology and telescopes in the world. And they're like, we know they like you and they communicate with you and they have nothing to do with us at all. And we'd like to know why, what it is they want and why it is they're harassing their astronauts.
Harassing
them. So has any astronauts ever seen an orb? All of them.
No way.
All of them.
Really?
Yep.
So how do they see them? How do they appear to them?
They would appear outside the space shuttle, look in the windows at them, stand up over the shuttle bay or the space station, glowing. Sometimes there's a report of a half a dozen of them, 125 feet tall with wings, standing there smiling at them.
Wow.
So for 18 years, I never talked about this. And this is the first time publicly.
So we're talking about things that come out of the orbs.
Angels, angelic beings, created beings. They're made of energy, but in a ball of light. But out of that ball of light comes a glowing being. Sometimes they're 6-7 feet tall or taller.
Or 125 feet tall.
Yep. The orbs are beings.
What do you think about that, bro?
Cap.
Well, it's not about Cap. This is not Cap or not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. 125-foot angel smiled at me. I'm done with NASA. Well, time to quit. That would scare the shit out of me. 125 foot so-called angel. What they do is smile at me, man. Hell no.
It smiled at you. It's trying to be, make you feel better about yourself.
Too easy, like that.
Yeah.
Too simple. No, I'm cool.
Is it too simple? Is it too simple?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to be an astronaut if I had to see that.
So, but you know what they're saying? They're saying that the beings that are here now, you'll only be able to get to see them if you're ready. So you're saying you're not ready to see them?
I'll see them on the ground if they want to show up, but I'm not gonna be. Could you imagine you're in a space shuttle and an orb and pops out a 125-foot tall creature? If they're that tall, I don't want to see them. Give me the 7-foot one. I can deal with that. I don't want no 125-foot one.
You can't
look
pick
out
it
the window, you see something smiling at you. Nah.
You can't pick it too.
I'm picking. I'm gonna tell them when we pick. Don't give me the 100-foot alien. I don't need to see that. I gotta warm up. You gotta give me a warm-up rep before you see that.
Let me start with a 7-footer.
So I have to think about statues, so I'm just imagining a 125-foot alien. I'm all right. I'm cool.
But the Anunnaki were tall like that. So
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
But what
Shrink on down.
The Anunnaki are coming back, right?
Can they shrink?
I don't know, man. I don't know if they can shrink.
Bro, you're cool with you coming out your house and you see 100-foot tall creature talking about I'm here to help you. You'd be like, oh, that's all right.
Absolutely not. I don't I don't want any piece of that. I don't want any piece
I'm
of
all
that.
right.
How tall is it's the Statue of Liberty?
Good question. I'm gonna look it up.
If it's that tall, I can't do it.
No.
I just can't do it.
No. And what if you're on a boat, that thing they pop out the water talking about some
We're here
world
to help
peace.
you.
Nah.
Talking about world. It comes up like this, smile and talk about
no,
world peace.
You gotta go. I gotta get out of it. Man, what?
What it shows that that like looking at the stare of liberty. I think she means Statue of Liberty. Yeah, it's about the same. She looked it up, 151 feet. Yeah, nah, I can't do it.
Nope.
I can't do it.
Nope.
After I give you all that stuff, after I give you all that mess, I can't do it.
Nah. Have you watched some of y'all might have watched? Have you guys ever watched Doctor Who?
Yeah.
You seen the one where like the angels, like they're like statues. They don't move if you're looking at them, but if you look away, they move.
I have seen. Wait. No, they were they're mannequins.
No, there's one. They're angels, and they're statues.
Oh,
and and there's one where one of the angels was mimicking the Statue of Liberty. But man, that hit me. Lauren used to watch it. Man, I was like, yeah, I'm good on that. I couldn't do it.
But Dad said, "Cody, you can't fight an angel.
You can't. Yeah, you can't fight it. It is smiling at you. I'm about to help you. You might as well give up at that point.
Lock this mother. He came out at me for about 350.
Man, I'd be gone. I'll Venmo you that 350.
I'll Venmo you that 350.
I got the next one if you want me to do it.
You want to do DNA?
Oh, I've seen this one before. All right. Should I put out some, man?
Don't get mad, y'all.
All right. Can y'all see it?
Oh, no, don't do this one. This one's stupid. Because then this one's dumb. No, we're not going to. I thought about doing it. I was like, that's stupid. That doesn't have to do with.
That's not really. But do the Matrix. Then.
Yeah, do the Matrix. Yeah. My bad.
All right. 1 second.
I thought because there is a DNA one that does have to do with the show, but that ain't it.
Oh, it's that one girl again. They don't. They don't like this girl.
I like
the chat. Don't like her.
We live in a hologram. None of this is real. I've heard that before, but how is that possible? It seems pretty real to me. We've been programmed with 5 senses in this reality to see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. But obviously, there's so much more than that. But this pen is physical matter. Like, I can hit myself with it and it hurts. Physical matter doesn't exist. Every single thing is actually just a collection of molecules. And through quantum mechanics, we've proven that if you touch an object, your molecules go into that object, and the object's molecules will go into you. Okay, but how do you know that we're in a hologram? Like, what have you actually proven? I don't get it. All matter is an oscillating energy grid over oscillating energy grid, and it's moving at a very rapid rate, thus creating a hologram. So we've just been programmed with the 5 senses to understand this reality, but we can have more senses than that in this reality as well. We discussed this in my last video, but this is the end of that 29-page document. That's about our hologram reality. Okay, I just looked at the document and page 25 is missing. Why? Yeah, Vice magazine called us out for that a while back, so we had to post it, but it wasn't the real page because that page was talking about how to meet God.
That's true. That happened.
I'm sorry, did you say God? What? What's God? Well, God is the source of all of this. So God created this hologram, and we're here But if this is a hologram, that also means we're somewhere else. Yes. Yeah, you have a higher self. It's bigger than this reality. So that's fun. Okay, so this is a hologram, and then my higher self is like my real self, like the real reality. Well, there are many holograms. That's the fun part. So what you're going through right now, since we're all connected, is connected to the other holograms. So yourself is actually going through similar things in those holograms as well. Okay, so there are many holograms, and they're all living lives, okay? But then there's one reality that is actually the real one, but we're not in it right now. Yeah, we live in a hologram.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all watch any Marvel movie?
That
This shouldn't
Chat?
be too tough. Watch
No, shit.
Loki, and this is pretty much, we already know, you kind of already know this stuff. So.
Right. It's just a bunch of variants of you in those other realities.
And there's a sacred timeline.
Right. But
that's the CIA telling you now.
That's the CIA. That's CIA. They're saying that.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. And this is declassified information. So this is information that was classified before, and now they're putting it out there. And they removed a page. They removed a page, and then put a fake page up there. So, yeah, guys.
Chew on that.
Yeah. Game for the gang. All right.
I'll be right back. Meet the restroom real quick.
Okay. So we're gonna stay on her because I know you guys love her so much. This is talking about reincarnation. Check it out.
Sure, reincarnation is real. Wait, why do you think that? What we found is consciousness is energy, and it exists outside of our understanding of reality. And energy never dies. So if what is within us is energy, are you saying that it can be transferred to another body because it never dies? That's correct. Okay, but what are you basing this off of? Used research that was already done by highly regarded psychologists in this field that point to there being a source that we're all trying to get back to eventually. So every time we reincarnate, we're supposed to learn something more or something until we gain enough luck to get back to the source. It is quite possible. Okay, I just double checked the documents, but it's all run-on sentences. You can barely read any of it. Yeah, we do that on purpose. Well, I haven't heard of any scientists talking about this recently. So now the field of parapsychology is deemed to be unworthy of further research by modern day scientists, but we haven't stopped. We've just started to ask questions to children in a controlled environment. Why the kids? It seems they're the ones that most easily remember their past lives between the ages of 1 and 5. What are these experiments called? Well, if I make a video about that again, it will be taken down once more. Basically, all you can tell us is that based on these experiments with these kids and all of the psychological and scientific research that was done in previous years, that you're pretty sure reincarnation is a legit thing. Yep. We're pretty sure reincarnation is.
So.
And I was talking about this today for getting up with this video. I was really talking about this today. Like, don't you guys sometimes, like, did you feel the kid that you were, like, somewhere else before you got here?
Mm.
And everyone was like, nah.
You were talking about that last show.
I sure was. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're talking about the last show that you felt that you already existed before you came from somewhere.
Yeah.
To here.
But like, you know, I took it from like my religion aspect of like I was with God, I was in heaven. But like I firmly believed I was somewhere else before I got here.
Right. So it's almost like you remember you remember another life in this 3D holographic fractal universe you live in now, or do you remember something higher? You remember being a higher being?
It was just the thought of you were something before this. This is like something else. You were something before. That's all I had in my head.
Okay.
Like Colby was my name, but it wasn't like okay, this is your name. You're Colby now.
Right.
So like that's what my name was. I asked what my name was. My name was Colby. That's my name. So like, okay, that's what we're going with now. But I always, as a kid, and then I kind of forgot about it until we started doing this weird stuff. I was like, yeah, I guess I did kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm like, maybe I'm capping, but I'm like, no, but I thought from like, I was up in heaven. So that's where I kind of took it from too, but I don't know, bro.
Because that's the only way you knew how to describe it.
Everything went back to God for me when I was a kid.
Right.
Like, God was real. But I was there, I felt like in some aspect. I knew I came here from somewhere else.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I kind of have like a feeling that like sometimes that I'm in the game. I got the headset on.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah, I got the headset on. I got the virtual reality thing going on, and I'm just the avatar in this game, traversing this reality, and my and they're in your skin, basically.
No cheat codes, no walkthrough. You're going raw. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
You
wild.
do get some walkthrough, but you get to accept the walkthrough from your parents. There's a walkthrough, but why are you willing to accept it?
Right, because they've obtained certain things, in their life already, and they try to give them to you, but they can't physically give them to you. They can only tell you, and it's on you to do what you will with that.
Right.
You you don't have the knowledge because you don't have the personal experience. So you either got to trust it and apply it, or do your own thing, which most of us just tend to just do our own thing. And then you mess up, and then you think about later, oh man, the walkthrough guy told me not to do that. But I did it anyway.
You forgot it. You should have read that message again.
Yep. So anyways, he's gonna harass you with that all day. He's gonna harass you.
I don't really remember Piggy. So Piggy shut up. I wonder who it was. Could you imagine if some 5'10" guy? Hey, I was Piggy.
I was Piggy. What? What if it's a 125-foot guy? That's a conversation for another day.
That's bad.
All right, so I got another one here. I got another one here called Roger. And Kobe, when you watch the video, you'll probably figure out what I'm talking about. Shell too, she's watching it.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger.
Like American Dad.
There you go. Look at you, you're sharp. Look at you. All right, check this out, y'all. I should have just put this on Capernaum, but I didn't. So,
Roger.
So you know what? Yeah, so we're done with Game for the Gang. And
you want to do Roger?
Yeah, I'll do it. I already got to pull it up.
Oh, it'll be cap or no cap.
Yeah. So we'll jump into cap or no cap. So cap or no cap is a game that we play. If you think that it's real, no, if you think that it's fake, you'll say cap. If you think that it's real, you say no cap. Let's see. That's what I was thinking. Damn, Roger. Yeah. That's an Emerald Tablets provide great insight into where we are. Yeah, it does. The Emerald Tablet.
Rick's already shooting them off. Yeah. You should have seen one, Randall Rick. You were here before the one the alien was waving at the camera. We're like, oh man, but we could have tried. We could have tried better than that.
Right. Oh man, we'll have to do a dissertation on the Emerald Tablets at some point. I think we talked about it in our earlier episodes before, especially when we were talking about the Anunnaki.
Which I don't know. Maybe we need to go back to that because a lot of things are coming back to that again. But.
Right. It's kind of funny because we jumped out there with the real hardcore serious stuff, and then and I don't think people are really ready for that stuff. And then we start to sprinkle a lot of that information in, on the shows that kind of came after. So it's probably good if we go back and we look at the Anunnaki, we look at the fallen angels, we look at the Nephilim, and get back into all that stuff to kind of tie everything back together.
Because the dog man is considered a Nephilim, y'all. Like all these so-called, cryptids are also some type of Nephilim.
Yep. There was a what was that entity that we were talking about on a previous show, and that he was Sumerian demon, right?
That was last week. Those
Mhm.
Zuzu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zuzu.
he's the
So
demon of
Sumeria, ancient Sumeria, right?
the demon of wind or some shit.
Yeah.
Like he was that demon was something else.
Yeah. And if you guys know anything about Sumeria, they're the Anunnaki that comes from their religion.
Yeah.
And they were the ancient gods that created Homo sapiens. So,
and this demon is a demon of basically the Ouija board. So if you play the Ouija board, you're most likely messing with those
yeah.
demon who breaks wind. Yes, that's what or break wings, or I broke their wings or something.
No, he mean breaks wind, farted.
I know what he means. We'll move on around that one.
Well, they smell like it. They smell like sulfur.
They stink, yeah.
Yeah, they stink. So, all right, y'all. So this man records alien. He had multiple encounters. Did he actually see a real alien, guys? Is this cap or not? Let us know what you think.
Yeah, this is recording. So I just saw the alien and I've recorded it on my TV with a tripod because I recorded on that camera and I can't get it off the disc. So that's the way I had to do it. This is just using a normal camera. Okay.
Y'all see it? Right there.
Can you come out of the grass?
Mm-hmm.
No, it ran away.
Toby.
Not up here.
Looks like
Holy
Dobie from
crap.
Harry Potter. Master gave me a song.
What do you want?
Is free. Ooh, all right. I'm not feeling that.
So
It's cat.
You think it's cat?
It's shaky. Exactly. It's shaky. 1999 video recorder. I'm tired of it. Why are you using the camera when you have the phone in his hand?
I don't know why they can't keep these videos still.
Cap.
All right, everybody calling Cat. You put Dad's comment up there? Did you put his up there? You called Cat.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we can get a better one than that. Thing like a puppet.
But like the way that it faded behind the bush.
You know all puppets be walking? It's like, yeah, come on, man.
What is this?
Walking like America, Team America.
Cat, most likely. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Cat too. Durka. Jihad.
Bonjour.
That's like all they knew.
That movie was so bad. Oh my god.
They could not. They didn't even try to learn the language or try to talk the language. Like they were in France and they would just say bonjour. What else would they say when they were doing the French?
It was just like random, like nom. Random words.
It was just yeah. And then when they got to the Middle East, Durka.
Jihad. And then Matt Damon. Why do you sound like that?
I don't know why they did Matt Damon like that.
The best part was a flying limousine. Now I've seen everything. Have you seen an ant eat his own head? No. Then you haven't seen everything. What?
Oh God! All right, so that's I seen a UFO up close, and trust me, you're not going to record it. Really? Because you're just too freaked out to record it.
You're not gonna pull your phone out. I agree. I'm not gonna. If I saw a UFO, I'm not gonna even think about my phone.
Yeah. That dude was. I will promise I will never die. Yeah, that was funny.
Right.
Just tell me you're not gonna die, and I'm something right now. I promise I will never die. You got these puppets doing it. Yeah, but going back to the seriousness of Kobe and Random Rick.
I love that movie.
I don't know if I have enough wherewithal in me to pull out my phone and take video. I don't even have enough wherewithal to, when people are visiting me in town, to pull up and take a picture.
Yeah, I don't take pictures. I don't be thinking about it.
Yeah, I'll take photos. So Italy would be Mario Spaghetti.
They would have did that. Mario
Yeah, they would have.
Alfredo.
Yeah,
they would have did. They should have did a second. Oh, they can't do a second one.
No, not now. Shoot, I'm
I feel you. I don't know if I would even think about it.
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not up on it like that. Well, maybe without the YN, I might do that. But
yeah,
I'm not. I'm an old N. I'm old N.
I'm just gonna be staring at it like, what?
Right, because you might be ON too. So this is Men in Black. Tell me. I'm sure you guys been reading this already.
G-Man.
Yeah. Tell me what you think about this. Is this the mythical Man in Black?
Okay, so now she shook her head. She's pointing her finger. I don't know if she's giving him directions or telling him to leave. Now she's not watching. Now she's going. Now she gets the office gun. So it's obvious that she doesn't feel comfortable. Now watch his hand. Watch his hand. Then she turns around and puts it down on the counter. Then he points at her. So she goes to her purse, and I paused it right here. And that's a camera. She got a camera out of her purse. And then she walks around. So she completely changed her demeanor.
All right. Yeah, because that's Hitman. You do kind of look like Hitman. Just a little bit.
It's probably Cap, but
yeah, Cap. Did you send me that video?
Good, you wouldn't have no camera on him either. He would have spotted the camera and like, nope, that's the hand movement. That's what he would have did. No camera. I know the G-Man.
But maybe he didn't know that. Maybe he didn't know that there was a camera up there.
That's what I'm saying. He would have known.
You think he would have known?
Yeah, he would have known.
They have the Men in Black. Yeah. All right.
Men in Black. Yeah.
They just says Cap too. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's Cap too. He did look weird, but I think it was too convenient. Plus, it kind of looked dated.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, no one got out of frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably deleted scene from a.
He was. He looked too weird.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was, hey.
Yeah. I mean, her clothes looked a little out of date.
Yeah.
And why would she have a gun in her?
Yeah, where are they? Why do you need a gun?
Right. At your desk at work, because it was a business,
a mailing company.
Right. They doggone you got you got the switch at the nail job. Uh oh. He got a little low there.
Didn't mean
Get
to do
low. Get low. I don't know. This is past lives. It's not a video, so I don't know. Anyways, so check this out. Do you guys think this is real or not?
Story may alter your perception of reality. A 3-year-old recalled his past life murder, identifies the killer, and locates his body. Boy lived in the Golan Heights area of Syria and was a part of the Druze ethnic group, which is important. This boy had a long red birthmark on his head, and ever since he could speak, he claimed he was killed by an axe. Not only that, but he also remembered the village he was from, and he remembered the name of the person who killed him. The Druze actually believe in reincarnation, so his parents were just like, all right, well, then let's go. Once they got to the village, the locals said that the man who this boy claimed to be had gone missing 4 years ago. But this boy also remembered the name of the person who murdered him in a past life. He told them the name. They said, yeah, he's still here. He's still alive. We'll take you to him. The boy confronted this man and essentially said, you killed me with an axe to my head in my past life. This man was most definitely shook, but denied everything. Says, not a problem. I got full recollection of this past life. I know where I was buried by this guy. So he takes them to the spot, not only discovers the skeleton, but the skeleton also has an axe wound to the head, which is strikingly similar to that birthmark. And nearby, they also found the axe, the murder weapon. Man then admits to the crime, solved by a kid who remembered his past life. This story was written in the book, The Children Who Have Lived Before Reincarnation Today, which documents the meticulous investigation that Dr. Stevenson did in the 60s and 70s on reincarnation, specifically children who remember their past lives. Dr. Stevenson then went on to found the Division of Perception.
All right, so what do you think, Cap or not?
Well, what? I mean, you pop it when I was about to be like, oh, wait a second.
Oh, you want me to go back?
I was Cap for the longest time, and then he was like, he opened up a college about it. I was like, wait, what?
Oh yeah, real, he's the real deal. Want to go back through it?
Nah, we're good.
Okay, all right. Yeah, he's the real deal.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You killed me. No, I didn't. Bet.
Probably no Cap. Okay, so Nathan says probably no Cap. And I don't know. We didn't. But yeah, we should make our own tape. I want to make a real tape though, not a Cap tape. What's that? Then it should be repeatable. Well, he had a whole book. He had a whole book about it. I have not read the book.
Was just that kid or different kids?
Yeah, no, he had a book with different kids. But I have not read the book. I have not vetted it. So
okay, time out. And you didn't they didn't do the fingerprint thing on you and show you the pictures either when you were a kid? I'm making that up.
They did the fingerprinting, but they didn't do the pictures.
What do you see when you see this? They didn't do that?
Mm-mm. Not that I remembered.
Maybe my life was just a video. Maybe I made that stuff up.
Maybe your life is a video game.
I don't know. I might be like, no, it never happened to me. I'm like,
Chad, did that happen to you guys in school? Did they fingerprint you, and did you have to basically look at back of cards and then guess what was on the card,
or like even show you images and like, what do you see when you see this image? I don't know. All right, whatever. Let's move on.
But yeah, I think I didn't read the book. I didn't vet it because the funnest part of this show is not vetting anything. So, but apparently the guy has a book about it, so that's repeatable enough. Matt his own murder is shish. Yeah. The show said they fingerprinted us, but not any images that I
think I made that. I think that was just in my imagination. I don't know. No one else was like, whatever.
Watched one too many sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I think you said that they even there was a book. You said they gave you a book and they say, "Hey, can you tell us what's in this book without reading it?
I never
you see?"
No, I never did that.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
just like images. Like, what do you see? Can you see it now? Like, no. What we talking about? All right.
Yeah. Stuff like Anakin Skywalker when they were testing him if he was if he had the Force, if he had the ability to tap into the Force, right?
It wasn't like that. It was just like I don't know.
But it's the same concept though, right? Because
I
Mace
don't know what
Windu,
they were doing. I just
Mace,
thought they're like, oh, can you see it now? And I was like, or like they show you these things and like they don't show it to you. Can you see it now? Like, can you picture what's here? And I was like, no. And like, well, can you do it again? No. And they kept it pushing.
they're like, he's not the one. He's
But I
not the
thought it
one.
was like an IH. I thought it was like a because I was in a private school. I was in a private school. They did all this fingerprint stuff, everything.
That when you're in that school, that private school in St. Paul.
Yeah, and I remember that. I didn't think it was weird because also we had like a Spanish class we took. Okay, this might no one might not believe it, but we used to like talk to somebody on camera, like they'd be teaching us Spanish and we'd be sitting there talking to them on like a TV. But it was 1994. Like, how did we have that technology in 1994?
That would track. Yeah, they kind
okay.
yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could because you had camera and TV. They had a camera on the
We had
class.
the internet like that. Like that person wasn't in the building.
I don't know. No, not 94. I don't know. Dad would know that better.
I thought it was Spanish, but I don't remember I remember I took Spanish in first grade too. I don't know what that class with the TV and like the lady talking to. I don't know what that was.
Maybe with the tape.
And no one's gonna believe when I say that story, but
maybe with the tape. Neither way, I said we had some weird testing when I was a kid. Strange shit. Okay, what kind of testing? Shell said, I just remember they set it up in the library, but after that, that's all I remember. Yeah, we had it in the hallway.
Well, we did it in our classroom.
Oh, okay.
Like the fingerprint stuff, and then they're like, "Do this other test," and you went out in the room across the way.
Yeah. Let's see here. Dad said they could do that. The news did it. All right.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No. Yeah, true that. So,
but it wasn't like all the kids. It'd be like some of the kids from my class went in there. I thought it was Spanish. I thought we were just learning Spanish in there, but we also did Spanish in our class, like in the class. So I don't know what that class was. I think it might have been more Spanish. I don't know. That's what my brain told me.
Yeah, you had a weird school era. Yeah, mine was pretty simple. Pretty simple. Nobody was trying to see if I had the Force or anything like that.
I don't know I don't know what they thought. I really thought it was like a memory test, or I don't know.
Well, let's go to the next Capernaum video here, which is called WTF was that? All right. So, what do y'all think about this? Is this Capernaum?
Matty McCarthy says that his house in Monroe Township, New Jersey, is very haunted. In fact, Matty has been posting about the strange activity in.
So what?
We watched this guy before.
Oh, okay.
In his home for over 4 years. One night, Matty is home alone with his dogs when strange things start to happen.
The dog looking. That's creepy.
Matty's parents are away on vacation, leaving him all alone in the house. And something else happens that makes his blood run cold.
Good luck, Matty.
What is that?
Exactly.
What the f was that?
Matty Mac.
Did y'all see it?
Man, go back. What was that? Was that an eye?
Karachi says that his house in Monroe Township, New Jersey, is very haunted. In fact, Maddie has been posting about the strange activity in his home for over 4 years. One night, Maddie is home alone with his dogs when strange things start to happen.
The dog looking. That's creepy.
Maddie's parents are away on vacation, leaving him all alone in the house. And something else happens that makes his blood run cold.
Good luck, Maddie.
Good luck, Maddie.
Maddie.
So it's gonna be right here. So focus on that right there.
Nah.
What is that? Exactly.
What the fuck was that?
Hell no. No.
Cap or nah? Cap or nah?
Ah, man. I'm gonna say I would fake, but man, I hope that was Cap. What was that?
I don't know what that was, but it was peeking his head out.
I'm gonna say Cap. I was not filming that.
So Dad says Cap. You say Cap. I'm gonna say no Cap.
Man, nah, no.
I'm gonna say no Cap. It was something. It was something. See, Nathan says I am unsure. It's easy to fake whatever it was, but I don't know. It didn't look like it was fake.
That was weird. I'm not feeling that one bit.
You're just hoping it's Cap, but you don't know.
That was weird. Maybe it was, man, that was weird, bro. That eye.
Man, I don't know. That said these guys are so fake. You don't think that's real? You don't think that's real? That looked legit.
No, the other stuff I've seen in his house that was like real stuff, but that one I don't know. He'd have some other stuff go down in the house that was crazy, but that face, man, what? I didn't like that at all.
That's wild. Shell said I'm saying Cap. All right, Shell says Cap.
All right.
I think I'm the only one that says no Cap. Nathan is unsure. Dad said not Cap. Crap. You said it's not Cap? You say it's not Cap. You got another one that says it's not Cap.
He's saying that was some crap. That was some BS.
Nope. He's saying it's no Cap. He said it's real. I don't know. I think that's what he said. Well, we'll let him clarify if he feels like it. All right, so here we'll go. He's saying Cap. He went back to Cap. Hold on. So Cheryl said the dog that was upstairs wasn't the one barking. Someone else was downstairs with that other ankle biter making it bark. Okay.
Wait, what?
Cat. All right, saying Cap.
Someone made the dog downstairs bark. Who was mainly the?
There's when the dog.
Wait, someone made the dog bark. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when the dog was looking over the.
Oh,
yeah,
I got you.
Whew, I should have put the order in. Yeah. All right. So let me get to the next video. The next video is called Intruder Alert. So what y'all think about this one? All right. They thought someone broke into their home, but what they saw left them speechless and terrified. Check it out.
Show you something. But it's inside now. Tap it on the window. There. Top window.
Yeah.
Bottom window.
I can't see it.
What the hell does his face look like? Oh, man, it disappeared. Top window. Right. The hell is it going to zoom in on this?
Oh,
Yeah.
gone.
Bottom window. What the hell is going on?
coming through the floor or something.
It's gone through the wall. Show yourself something, man.
Cap or no cap?
Probably cap.
You saying cap?
I don't know. I don't know about that. Feels
What
weird.
do you think?
I'm gonna say no cap.
No cap?
Yeah. I didn't think it's
Okay,
weird
so
that they didn't zoom in, but
he zoomed in one time. See here. Shell says cap. Random Rick says two folks robbing a house. They would need more than that to get to those windows
I don't
like
know why
that.
you go in the window. That's what, I don't.
Right. That says cap. Nathan White says very odd, no cap. Yeah, I'm going with no cap. I'm going with no cap because when they zoomed in when they zoomed in one time, the thing like went down. Like how did it know that they were zooming
It kind
in?
of vanished more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it went whoop, out of the corner because the first one was up in that the
left window,
the top left,
top
yeah,
window on the left.
yeah,
Then went
and
down,
then it went,
and then went top right, and then went down again.
yeah, well, it went top left, lower left, and then top right, and then lower right.
Yeah.
So, but they zoomed in when it on the top right, and it went out of frame. Shell says, "I'm thinking of the Halloween projectors they have." Yeah, but they don't work like that. They don't look like that.
Yeah, I mean, people could be doing it just to get some viral shit out there. I get it.
Right.
I
I can see that. It's a lot
of work. Go ahead.
of work. A lot of work. So the next one we'll do is the Dark Tower. What do y'all think about this?
What the fuck is this in Little River, South Carolina? They're moving.
What?
I'm out here doing DoorDash. Do you see that? I mean, I thought they might have been like towers or something, but do you see?
All right, Dad. Thanks for
how
joining.
they're moving in formation?
We appreciate it. Love you.
Let me scroll out. That's fucking weird.
That is crazy. If I saw that, I'd be like,
I mean, I know we're supposed to be delivering this DoorDash order, but
no, what?
One just disappeared.
I'm going.
What the fuck is that?
Bro, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh wow, that's weird.
That is dope. I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, how
What
do I
is
get
it?
up there?
I want to get up there.
Look like a spaceship.
Yeah.
Give me the power. What's the
Look like
mission?
that-
I want to go.
Look like
I'm the last
little
star.
triangle. I'm the last Starfighter. They need to redo that movie.
I want to go. That is crazy.
Yeah. What do y'all think, man? I thought that was really odd. That was really odd.
It could have been Cap, like, but that would be if I saw that,
right?
I'd be like, what? How do I get up
Yeah.
there? What is up there?
Yeah.
I need to go check that out. I would have found it.
They were in Arkansas, right?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, okay. I'm tripping.
It could be Project
let's
Blue
see.
Beam for sure.
Project Blue Beam, Ball Lightning. Yeah. Project Blue Beam. That is under works. That should be happening sooner than later. Just I don't know. All I know is I'm out of there.
I'm a weirdo. Then I'm walking towards it. I'm like, I'm checking that out. Now, if I see some creature, then all right, well, wait, I'm backing up. But
did you saw 125 foot creature? You
yeah, but I'm trying to give me some powers.
So, are you guys handing out powers, or what are we doing here?
How do you get the powers?
Yeah, little Well, power action.
What I gotta do?
I'm willing to do anything for powers. Okay. As long as you don't have me out here looking like the Thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want that.
I don't want that. I don't want to be looking like the Hulk either. Don't make me look weird.
I
Don't
mean,
make me
look
weird.
crazy. I just want give me the power.
Man, give me some power. Heard the handed out powers around here. All right. So this one is pretty freaky. I don't know, man. I don't know if you're gonna be able to distinguish real from fake on this one. I call this one old timer. So let me know your thoughts. Cap or no cap?
You play it again. Play it again. Play it again. Play it again, bro.
Hold on. He just started laughing.
Why do you do that? Why are you playing like that? Go back.
So that cap or no cap? So that's so cap.
Oh man, that's funny.
Like the white backing cap and shit. Y'all think that's
if I
real?
saw that old man in my room, I would laugh. So I'm like, why are you flying away like that? Why
he just
Oh no. Oh man. Man, that was funny. You need to give it up. I don't want to do that old time. Hey man, you get aged out of your hauntings, bro. That is over. You ain't even trying no more.
You're not even trying anymore. He said that's a lazy ass haunting.
Lazy ass haunting. You fell apart one time. The other time he was floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Go to the light, man. Restart, redo.
What Joe said, you can tell it's hanging by dunk on street. I don't know. Look real to me. Look real.
That was funny. Oh my god. He said into a portal. What?
Some lazy nothing. All right. So next one is Portal. Which I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but I figured I'd throw it on here to see what you guys think about this.
I gotta show you something that I don't know how to explain at all. Either the government is building something insane or this is aliens.
Well, what is it?
You know Google Earth, right?
Yeah.
Do you have Google Earth on your phone?
Probably not, but I'm just gonna Google them.
Okay. Well, I will do it on my
What
phone.
do you say?
I'll show you. Yes. I'll punch in these coordinates on my phone myself. And what I see is so wild, Mike. Pretty much, bro. When you punch in these coordinates on Google Earth, it will take you to this random part of the Earth. It's like a barren wasteland. For miles, there's nothing. I don't know, whatever. And the only way I can explain this thing is it looks like a portal or something, dude. Don't know how to explain this. I don't know what this looks like, Mike. That's the best way I can describe it. All around it, for miles, are hella tanks defending it. I swear to God. For miles, dude, the hella tanks spread out. You can't even get close to it.
And this
how
is
many
real.
tanks? And this is real.
What the
I'll show you right now.
Let me see.
All right, first, I just pasted this up. Okay? Look, it's in there.
Yep.
What the is this?
Let me see.
And then zoom and look around all over the desert.
What the is this?
Mike.
It's like a Death Star.
Go around the whole desert.
Oh. No, there actually is like tanks.
Keep going.
They're hella spread out.
Hell of them.
What the?
Hell of them.
But dude, what is that black? And there's like something like looking across from it that like mirrors it too. What is this? Let me zoom out. But that's in America. But that's in California. But there's for sure hundreds of tanks,
dude,
all around because
you see how they're all pointing away from it.
Yeah, they're low-key blending in,
bruh. I gotta show you something that I don't know how to explain at all.
Cap or no cap?
I don't know. I have to look at the coordinates.
Going like, no, I got to see for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't vet it, but yeah, it looks pretty legit. That's not the first video that I've seen on that. So
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Nathan White says cat off top. Not gonna vet it. Yeah,
It
cool,
could
there's
be an
something around behind
oblivion
you.
gate, Nathan.
Yeah,
Never
could be
know.
an Oblivion gate. Yeah, I don't know. Is that the first one I've seen? I'm lazy. I'm not gonna put
I
any
gotta
recording
go.
in.
We gotta go. I might get powers. I'm gonna go check it out.
Right.
I'll let y'all know.
Still says she wants the coordinates. Yeah, we could probably find that for you.
We'll
I
send
mean,
you
all
the
we gotta do. Because there's a. I don't think this video doesn't give you the coordinates, does it?
It does. Yeah, it does.
It does. Okay. All right.
Number
I deleted the video. Sorry. So sorry. Or I deleted the link, but I'll find it. So this one is called. Next video is called Pac. This isn't very scary. I just want to know what y'all think about this.
Cap.
You claim to be a player, but I white. We bust on bad.
Where the have you been?
West side when we ride, come quick with.
Don't he look just like Pac?
He do. You know he do though.
He looks just like him. Apparently the TikToker, who looks just like Pac and he knows it and all that. So, anyways, I just thought I put that up there just to be, funny. Just as soon as you research for herself. Yeah, I'm sure we can find it pretty easy. You found it?
No, I'm looking on.
All right, y'all. So that is it for Cap or Nah.
Yeah, do you want to keep going? Or do you want to call it?
We can keep going. I'll show a couple of videos. I don't want to do the Devil's Punch Bowl. That's kind of sad. So I'm not going to do that. So we'll do. Y'all hear about this? All right. So this video is called A New Reality. It's kind of like a little bit of a story time too. So I'll play this video real quick and just again, we're not Cap or Nah anymore. Just so you know, this is just y'all hear about this. Oops.
Who says, I experienced something haunting. I never tell anyone because I don't want to be labeled as crazy, but if you promise to keep me anonymous, you can share my story. He wanted to be called Jay for this story, and I have to tell you, I believe him. He swears up and down this is true. Joe's a pretty normal guy. He works as a service rider at a car dealership in Colorado. His favorite hobbies are fishing and watching football. In 2017, he decided he was lonely, so he downloaded a dating app. He went on a few dates before meeting a girl named Morgan, who he pretty much immediately fell in love with. They hit it off, and 6 months into the relationship, Morgan finds out she's pregnant. They decide to keep the baby. They have a healthy, happy baby named Brady. When Brady starts walking, the family adopts a small black lab puppy they name Max, and Joe and Morgan often call Brady and Max the puppy the kids. Joe and Morgan have a great relationship. They're great at parenting together, and they decide to get married in 2019. A year later, Morgan's pregnant again, and they have a healthy, happy baby girl they name Michaela. Michaela is born with a lot of brown hair, brown eyes, and she's just a really sunny little happy baby. One day in August of 2022, Joe wakes up really early to go fishing with his buddy Kyle from work. He packs up his truck around 3 a.m. and they are on the water by 3:45 a.m. This was a lake that Joe and Kyle fished often. Joe says that he was really happy with his life at this point. He felt like his life was complete. His job was great. His relationship with his wife was great. Happy with his kids. Just couldn't ask for anything more. They get done fishing around 8 a.m. and they're packing up their respective trucks in the parking lot. They drove separate. Kyle finishes packing up his truck. He drives off. Joe waves. Joe says there were other cars in the parking lot, but nobody that he could see. After he's done packing up his truck, he's about to get in the cab, and he looks up and sees strange lights in the sky. He described them as if the northern lights were in Colorado. They're like beautiful reds and pinks and blues and yellows as far as the eye can see over the lake. Joe gets in his truck, and he's watching the lights for about 20 minutes. He figures it's some strange celestial or solar event, and he's just admiring it. The lights fade and he drives home. He pulls up to the house, he gets out, he goes in, and Morgan is furious. And she's like, where have you been all day? Joe's like, what are you talking about? I was fishing. He left before she was awake. She's like, no, I've been trying to get a hold of you all day and you haven't answered any of my calls or texts. And he looks down, realizes his phone's dead. He powers up his phone. He does realize that he has a ton of missed calls and texts from Morgan, and it's 2 p.m. Somehow he has lost 4 hours from his life. The lake where he was fishing was about 20 minutes, and he said he couldn't have watched the lights for longer than 20 minutes. He apologizes to Morgan. He's like, I must have dozed off. And she's like, it's fine, whatever. He's like, where are the kids? She's like, they're napping. Joe's tired because it's a weekend and he's been up since like 2:30 getting ready to go fishing. So he goes in his room and he takes a nap. He wakes up, Morgan's in the kitchen making dinner and Brady's playing on the floor. He's like, where's Michaela? And she's like, who? Joe laughs and he's like, no, is she still asleep? And Morgan's like, what are you talking about? Who is Michaela? And Joe says he started feeling this immense sense of dread. He runs into Michaela's room and it's not Michaela's room. It's the office it was before Michaela was born. He says he woke up in a reality where Michaela doesn't exist, but he has real memories from the 2 years she was alive. For example, they took a family trip to Utah right after Michaela was born. She was a newborn. She screamed the whole ride. They took a ton of photos, but when Joe looks at the family photo album, Michaela's not in the photo. He remembers her baby shower. He remembers her baptism. Everyone else has convinced him that he dreamed her. Joe says the only other story he can find similar to his is the Reddit lamp story. If you don't know what that is, look that up. The only difference of his story and that story is there was no accident. There was nothing that could have caused him to hallucinate her existence besides the lights he saw. Although he wanted to be anonymous, Joe did ask me if I made this video to ask if anyone else saw those lights over a Colorado lake in August of 2022, if anyone has experienced anything like this, and if not, what anyone thinks that could have potentially happened. Joe says, although there's no evidence that Michaela ever existed, he feels a void in his heart and he thinks about her every single day. Keep sending me these stories and I will keep adding them to this playlist.
So, what do you think about that, bud?
Can I get that? A little bit of that? And I got some things I want to change. Come on.
He lost his daughter, though. You don't want a new reality without.
Nah, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm joking. But no, that's why.
strange.
But
Yeah, that's strange.
I've thought
That's
about
really
stuff
strange.
like that a lot. Like, man, I get like in the better timeline right now.
So you want
Not
that
the
reality?
good timeline, yeah. I want the reality where we're moving forward and going to
Yeah.
space and shit. Not this shit we got
Right.
going on now.
Not this world where we're rolling back laws, will eventually lead us to a war or bring us back to Jim Crow laws and all that stuff. So 4 more years of this, buddy.
Nate,
Let's see here. Well,
I hope it
I don't
was
know.
Cap, but damn, man, could you imagine?
For that guy's sake, I hope it's Cap. Yeah. For that
What if
guy's
you
sake,
like woke up tomorrow and it's 2005?
that'd be pretty dope.
I ain't gonna lie, I
That'd be
wouldn't
pretty
mind
dope. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Yeah,
that.
that'd be
Wait,
pretty dope.
like all the knowledge of those years?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I can, like you respawn with all the, with all your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Everything intact. Yeah. Oh, I would love that. Go back 2005. Oh man, shoot, I'd be a millionaire.
Me
Be a
too.
millionaire.
But it wouldn't
Yeah.
be fair.
I wouldn't, and that's why it doesn't happen. But yeah. Yeah, I'd be rich. All right, so I got another video here. Again for y'all hear about this called The Arrival. What do y'all think about this?
Way to prepare for the January extraterrestrial arrival. The fog that a lot of you have been seeing around the world.
Never mind. Yeah, this is past. Sorry, old video.
Womp, womp,
Womp,
womp.
womp.
Oh no!
All right, so, oh no. Well, that didn't happen. All right, so I got another one here called Strider. I don't know why. All right, this should have been on Cap or Nah. I don't know why I didn't put this on Cap or Nah, but check it out.
Criatura humanoide fue grabada corriendo sobre el agua.
Oh, it's a lemur.
Criatura humanoide fue grabada
It's a lemur?
Yeah.
That ain't no lemur.
corriendo sobre el agua.
Not a lemur?
What kind of lemur looks like that?
Not a lemur, but like them The monkey that yeah, not a lemur, but come on, Chad, you know what I'm talking about. Like the little monkey that jump around. It's not a lemur. What are they called?
A spider monkey?
Yeah, kinda.
I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know about that. Possibly. Have we done Spirit Catcher?
I don't know.
All right, I'll play this.
Yeah, it's a lemur.
That is not a lemur.
It's a albino lemur that can run on water.
That's a freaking ghost. That's what that is.
Criatura humanoide fue grabada corriendo sobre el agua.
This is the Chichura. I can't. I can't read Spanish.
Cryptoid. Looks like crypto. It says I don't know. I can't read Spanish. I think they're saying cryptoid humanoid.
It looks like a video game character. Like
God, it does. Video's crap. All videos cap anyway. Actually, it's crap anyway. Like, damn. Tell me how you really feel.
crap video. That's what they have said.
Get that crap video down. All right, I don't remember what this is, so I'm just gonna play it.
What's it called?
It's called Spirit Catcher. All right, in 1993, mysterious game.
Ooh, this is one I sent you. It's interesting.
Yeah, this would be interesting.
3 was quietly developed for the SNES. It was never officially released, but a handful of cartridges somehow made their way into the hands of unsuspecting players. These copies appeared at flea markets and thrift stores with no box, no manual, just a black cartridge with a faint marker-written label. The gameplay was deceptively simple. Guide your character through a haunted hotel, avoiding restless spirits only to capture them once obtaining a glowing key, then advancing to the next upper floor. But something about the game felt wrong. The music was eerie, with distorted tones that seemed to grow louder the longer you played.
Oh, like
That was
lady in the corner.
the last level, the 7th floor. Those who did reach the final level found something disturbing. A room where their in-game character stood in front of a mirror. The creepy thing about the 7th floor was each room would be different for each player, yet the mirror would always be at center. The reflection wasn't just a generic sprite, it eerily resembled the player. And if you waited long enough, the reflection would shatter, revealing the date and cause of your death. Stories of strange coincidences began to circulate. Uncovered documents suggest the game's setting was based on the Duskwatch Hotel, an established building where 6 people mysteriously disappeared in 1979.
We should cover that.
Lead programmer, Daniel Greaves, had reportedly stayed there during a cross-country trip the same year. In 1993, a mysterious game called Spirit Catcher.
What do you think about that?
Nate said cap.
Cap. It's not cap or nah. I
I
never
don't know
heard
if
of that
that's
game.
real or not. But
Yeah, I never heard of that game.
I never heard of it, but that'd be creepy if you like are playing that game and then you go over to the mirror and someone resembled you. You like, nah, I'm turning this shit off.
Right. I'm not gonna
Made by
even
the
wait
devil.
to see. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait to see like what the date of my death and how I died.
Hell no. What if it 2000 something, and that game was made in like 93? Yeah, it's a wrap.
Man,
Turn that shit off.
Turn it off. Phil said, never heard of her creepy ass shiz. Yeah.
The game
nah.
cover. Hell no.
Right. And they didn't put a lot of work into the game cover either.
Nah, that's crazy. I hope it's real.
Yeah.
Hold up. I looked it up, but I don't think it was real. I think I looked this up when I saw it.
You couldn't find any info on it?
Mm-mm.
Spirit Catcher. All right, we could probably.
Yeah, I don't see much on it. Everything refers back to the video we just watched.
Okay. Yeah, that's they probably want it that way. All right, what do you think about this, real quick? It said, y'all don't believe if it flies and spies. This bird literally start talking this morning. Check this out.
Well, this is creepy.
Oh my gosh. He's talking. What the heck? It is talking. I swear to God. Listen. Oh!
Big tunnel.
Yep.
Now, what did you hear this bird saying? Some people have heard dig a tunnel. Other people have heard Daytona, or even that he's saying big trouble. Now, we know that some birds actually can talk and mimic sounds, but it's still really creepy to hear it saying dig a tunnel. Well, this.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Dig
a tunnel. Like, I was like, man, put a beat behind that thing, man.
Yeah. Put a TikTok dance to that.
Yeah, dig it to the dig it to the use the some cut beat to it. Yep. Yeah, that's what I heard too when I first heard it, and Kobe heard it too. Dig a tunnel. They was like, nope.
Man, I would have shoot that bird down and went about my way.
Yeah, like, okay, I don't want to listen to you talk about dig a tunnel.
I don't play with stuff like that.
No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, I'm gonna show one more video. I thought this was funny, so we'll leave on a light note. It said fake bird is trying to be on TikTok.
Oh, that's what I thought. Doing a little dance.
Dig. They have Walmart birds. Yeah, definitely. You guys got birds like that at Walmart in Minnesota? I can't remember.
No.
Like the crows
birds in the Walmart. No.
You got birds in the Walmart? Oh, we got a ton, man. It's wild. Blackbirds. All right, so I thought this was hilarious. This guy's always funny. This is called Witches.
Hey, witches. Way to exist in 2025. A 400-year-long comeback. That rocks. The Craft was a cool movie and deserved a resurgence. Plus, it provides a kind of spirituality I think we all like. All that being said, maybe if you're a witch, start doing some stuff. Come on. Try it. Give it a shot. All I'm saying is, maybe let's redirect some of this witch energy in a more constructive direction. Maybe a little less, what is the moon up to? And maybe a little more, Justice Alito's teeth are mysteriously falling out. Maybe a little less mixed, and a little more Black Phillip is on the floor of the Senate. Maybe when CEOs brush their teeth and shut the medicine cabinet, they see a thing in the mirror. That's always really scary. It's kind of your call. Whatever you want. It's just a suggestion. But if you're already doing witch stuff, why don't you go full Suspiria on the Moms for Liberty? Tarot cards and crystals are fun. But what if Marco Rubio met an evil doll that followed him from room to room? So if you're a witch or the daughter of witches that you failed to burn or whatever, I'll just say it. Start doing dark magic to the bad people. Okay, that's it. Let me know how it goes. Hey, witches.
You watch her see it, and Mark Rubio is like, haven't slept in a week. What's going on?
What
this fucking doll?
Fucking Annabelle is fucking following me around. I know we will swear on this show. Sorry. We forgot. We forgot. But that was funny.
We got to do something about the dolls. The dolls.
Gotta do something about
what do you
the
mean,
dolls.
Marco Rubio? You beat Trump. I don't know. You got to get out. Hey, Marco Rubio, hey, you got to go. I'm up the dog.
They're following people around the house. They're following dogs. They're following cats.
Kill the dog. Kill the dog.
Oh God! What Nathan White said, Walmart birds shit on everything. You would think that wouldn't let them in. You would think that wouldn't let them in the building, but it's a shitty store. True. Most witches are mentally ill with a cool rock collection. Yeah.
Jeez.
But just do something.
I'm
just
terrified of witches. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I never want to make a witch mad, so I've been after everybody I see.
No,
Like a witch.
never.
Be a little old lady.
A bruja.
Yeah, I'm making you mad.
Yeah. You ever seen that movie Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah. That's what made me think about it.
Yeah.
That lady that alone.
Yeah. Should have hooked her up.
It's crazy. There's actually a show on Netflix called Haunted, and they have a story on there that I had already heard before, like on YouTube. And so I was going through it. I'm like, wait a second. Yep, I know. It was great.
Oh, you gotta send that to me. No, you gotta send that to me. Go, you get that?
Most, you did say most witches are mentally ill.
Yeah, most. Yeah. Hey, look. Look. No beef with the witches. You guys are cool with me. Just do what that guy said. Do things to bad people.
Do our message to bad people.
Bad people, yeah. Oh Lord. Well, all right. That is it for us tonight. Thank you everybody who joined. We appreciate it. Your support, your comments, all that stuff is greatly appreciated and welcoming. So thank you so much, chat. Keeping it lit. Kobe, thank you for man, your thumbnails or covers to our shows are super dope. So appreciate that, man. And we're trying to keep the content coming, guys. So
look out for another video dropping tomorrow. The Leviathan curse. So check that out. And we got more content.
Nice. Yes, sir. So go before we go. Anything you want to say to the peoples?
Stay safe. Good week. Another work week, y'all. So take care of yourself.
Yep.
And one thing I always tell y'all: do not whistle at night. Do not whistle at night.
Thank you, Nate. You guys be good.
Yep.
Peace. How do I end this? There we go.
Giants.
People who came from the sky.
Yeah.